What is up, guys? My name is Trevor, back with another video, baby. We're going to talk about the music industry, especially the metal industry and the rap industry and just music in general. Why is the music industry in 2018 just straight up garbage? I've heard people that I've been hanging out with for a while, they play like the new rap music and the new genres of music, and I'm like, this, I can't even get into it. I can't even understand what the mumbling dude is talking about. I don't get it. And they're like, oh, the beat is sick. Care if the beat is sick. I want to know what the guy's talking about, because if the guy's talking about making tuna fish sandwiches, what? That doesn't make sense to me. But people are like, the beat is sick, dog. Yeah, the beat might be sick or the riff might be awesome, but why do I want to hear about somebody ordering a McDonald's cheeseburger when it's over a stupid guitar riff? Oh, that's what the music industry is all about now. People don't buy music anymore. People just don't care. When I was a kid, people bought a lot of music, so I think the artists out there are putting more time into making the music that much more bumping and thumping. And I think in 2018, I think people can't handle listening to a full CD, so basically they're like, doom doom, next album, boom boom, next song. It's because it's like the flavor of the day is basically what music is nowadays. If you have one song that's a hit, one song that's not a hit, it just goes in the ear, out the other. Come on, dude. You know why I gotta say I'm aggressive? I gotta be an aggressive dude. I gotta wear the makeup and the crazy outfit because that kid in the crowd looks at me and goes, damn, that dude is evil. And to be honest, he doesn't realize when I go home, I hang out with my son and my daughter and we watch Pokemon and we play Pokemon video games. See? I told you. You got all these metalheads being posers. You got all these singers that are just talking about stuff they have no clue about. That's why I like bands that actually write about stuff they really know about. Like if they have suicide in their life, they talk about that. If they had struggles in their life, they talk about that. If they are like enjoying their life with their family, they're writing songs like that. That's why if you listen to like The End of Heartache by the band Killswitch Engage, a lot of metal bands were like, hey, we can't write about that kind of stuff. We can't get away with that. They're writing kind of like ballady songs because that's the kind of stuff that band was going through. Kind of true. Chad Kroeger of the band Nickelback said it best. He said it really, and people don't believe me, and people don't believe him. He said Stone Sour is the Nickelback of metal, and people are like, haha, Chad Kroeger's is mad because people hate his band. No, people, listen, Chad Kroeger's right, because Nickelback is a rock band that has some heavy songs. Like their newest album had some somewhat heavy music. To them, that would be heavy music to what Nickelback is playing. Listen to all the latest albums from Stone Sour. It was not that heavy, and it was not that aggressive, and they have some like ballady type songs, some ballady type music. It's not like in-your-face aggressiveness, and they're doing the same thing Nickelback is doing. They're being very radio-friendly, being more catchy music, more softer rock, and people don't want to believe that, but Nickelback's Chad Kroeger is telling like it is. The band is not that great. They're just a soft version of Slipknot. They're not a heavy band. They're not aggressive. They're not even really metal. And we all know those artists that talk very metal, talk like evil, crazy, gory stuff, and you know they're not even about that life. You know, I like a lot of bands now. I like Prophets of Rage. They're a band that have a lot of political goals, a lot of political stuff. They talk against the government. They talk about other stuff, but they're not a band that is dressing in weird, funky clothes or in a costume or makeup or looking like Gwar and doing it. Gwar was like the very first metal band that really went out of their way to dress in like costumes and be all about that costume life. Then it was like bands like Slipknot and Mushroomhead. Then you had a lot of people doing like the black metal thing with the makeup. And I'm like, you don't need to have makeup. Just pull your guitar out, rip on the guitar, and be heavy and aggressive. My buddy that I work with, he plays metal in a metal band. He is just himself. He doesn't even claim that he's a guy who's evil. He just says, I like metal music. I go up there in my street clothes and I rock the out. and that's exactly what he does. He rocks out every night when he plays his music. And there's a video in the links below. He just did a green screen and he's just jamming on his guitar and he's singing. He might not have the best exciting voice in the world, but at least he's trying. At least he's busting his ass to play music and play the shit he loves. And he's not going out there talking about the devil and Satan and I'm so evil, which he is not an evil person. He's just a regular ass dude like myself.